Hello everyone and welcome back to Bear and Breakfast. So we are about to go up into Ipswitch's store here. I've got myself a grocery list of things that we need to buy, as well as the fact that Barbara wanted us to check in on some stuff for him. So we're going to get all of these items collected. We're going to do all of these cooking quests over here as well. I should also, while I'm at it, since we're here, equip this. So we will talk to Ipswitch about the museum and we will work on that, but we're also going to cook up these recipes and see if we can get these side quests going on. What do you want, child? I'm busy. I've got something to show you. Why are you showing me junk? Where did you find this? The old lady from Pinefall asked me to bring this to you. She said something about secrets and gullible people. Barbara? Oh yes, yes indeed. I see it now. This isn't your average piece of scrap. This is from the old world, taken from the great magnificent junk heap. Look, this special artifact needs to be resonated, yes. For it to show its true form you could never comprehend. I'm not even trying. Yes, well, I'm afraid this needs a more experienced hand than mine. You might want to show this to a qualified expert. Take it to Charlotte, the old crone. She'll have an answer to your little inquiry. Okay, oh, you got a quest for us as well. Well, look who's still alive. Fancy seeing you still carrying all of your limbs. I don't leave home without them. You might be smarter than I thought, child, but not by much. See, you walking around without a care in the world just sheds light on the fact that you still haven't succumbed to the futility of it all. Of walking around? Exactly! Then how would I get places? No, not the futility of walking around. It is the nonchalant absent-mindedness that signals your weakness to the world. Weakness? Yes, your inattention towards the worthlessness of your actions in the grand scheme of things. So I don't care about the fact that nothing matters? Exactly. But if nothing matters, why should I care about it? Because, you must let go, yes, let go of all material wants and needs, as they will only lead to the same nothingness, the empty void that we are all on the same journey towards. Oh, he's crying. I mean, maybe not a good message to spread to Hank that he shouldn't care about anything, but still sad that you're sad. Can I at least have a snack on the way? No. What kind of snack? I could really go for some Stromboli right about now. Never had it. Oh, it's out of this world. If you find any, grab me one too. I'll owe you one. Oh, okay, so spinach Stromboli, he wants as well. Another cooking thing. So what did I need? I need to purchase one thing of eggs. Eggs purchased. 2 bread. Not 1, but 2. We have 2 onions right here for one of the recipes. We need 1 thing of butter. We need 1 thing of cheese. And we need 3 sugar. That is flour, not sugar. 3 things of sugar. Alright. That should be all we need for the moment. Actually, I am going to real quick just figure out what all is needed for the spinach Stromboli. Spinach Stromboli requires... I'm doing a little bit of cheating and actually looking up what is required in spinach Stromboli. It requires... Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, it requires a fair amount of stuff. Milk, flour, butter, blackberries, and syrup. That is... There's no spinach in it? There's no spinach in the spinach Stromboli. I feel like I've been lied to. Oh no, it does require spinach. That website was lying. Alright, this says that spinach Stromboli requires 1 cheese. Let us scroll all the way back down. 1 cheese. 1 flour. Where was flour? Flour is there. 2 spinach and 4 fuel. So spinach, I don't know if I have any of that. I might have some. Ooh, the music's kicking in. Gotta love those bumpin' beats. Let's get some more people in for the next day. Okay, I don't really care who comes in. Anybody that wants a place to stay, for the most part, you are all good. Except for these 3. Sucks for you 3. Alright, so we've got that sorted out. I wanted to see if we had spinach in here. If not, I might have to get some shortly. Yeah, I'm not seeing any spinach located up in here, so I will have to collect some of that. I'll probably cut the video later when we do that. But for now, I'm gonna go and cook the stuff that we can make. So, let's go, I guess, to High Lake. That's a guaranteed place where we have a kitchen. And we will go to Julia. And, oh, she has a quest for us also, okay. I was hoping to use your cooking stuff. Hi Hank, are you doing alright? Do you need anything? No? Well, maybe. I never knew people could eat that much food. Isn't it wonderful? No matter how much you cook, there's always a hungry mouth somewhere. Tell me about it. And they always love the most intricate dishes, which are, of course, the hardest to cook. Sounds about right. It's amazing. Nuh-uh, French fries are amazing. Making them sucks. Well, if you feel that way, do you think you'd be open to a little help? Oh, would I? Well, it would make me very happy to cook for other folk again, but I need to know that you're still invested in the food we'd be serving. For that, I need you to prove your love for cooking by making me the most delicious thing ever invented, a cheesecake. But not just any kind of cheesecake, a velvety, creamy, sous vide cheesecake? What on earth is that word? Sous vide. Yeah, sous vide, that's what I'm rolling with. I have to make a sous vide cheesecake. I don't know how to make that. Recipes. Is there spinach stromboli in here? Pan-fried spinach. Or a sous vide cheesecake. Spinach stromboli. We need to buy the recipe for this. And then a cheesecake. If I were a cheesecake, where would I be hiding? That's a very good question because I'm not seeing cheesecake. All this stuff sounds really good though. I wish I knew how to cook like this. I know there's nothing stopping me from learning, but that requires effort and I'm not about that. This doesn't belong to me. I thought that I had cooked here before. Okay, well, we have a kitchen upstairs. So the sous vide cheesecake and the spinach stromboli we might have to wait a little bit on, but everything else we can get going soon. Actually, real quick, let's queue up some more guests for here as well. As many as we can for the most part. Preferably 2-day folks because they pay more money and you just don't have to come back as often. Alright. Let's clean up after some folks. They're messy. And anyways, let's go ahead. Oh. There we go, game. Okay, so I want to make egg dippy. Let us autofill the cards. Does that autofill the cards? How do I'm sorry, what? I need to boil and roast. Oh, can I not do that because I have because this is a microwave? Slice and dice. Do I need an oven? Oh, I didn't realize it actually made that big of a difference. Okay. Wait, but isn't there a spot to boil right there? Correct me if I'm wrong. That looks like it can boil. Sous vide, there's that microwave. Okay, I guess this can't roast. Well, in that case, actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot, I got a collectible called the tape measure, which allows me to build anywhere. I also got a fanny pack, which doubled our inventory space. And I have a watch now, so we know the exact time it is. It is midnight plus 13. Alright, so let us try, I guess, an oven. Excuse me. Functional furniture. We want cast iron stove, I guess? I really don't know what the difference is, but apparently I need one, not the other. So let's jam this in the corner here. I can boil now, okay. Well, in that case, let's do egg dippy autofill cards. Oh, I thought that it would break it up for me. Okay, so I am boiling an egg. I am roasting a bread. Is there a way for me to split this? I don't want to roast both bread. Select quantity, there we go. One bread, you have to press shift on the bread, which I think is very weird. And then we want 2 wood. And let's cook. That will be our egg dippy. I am looking at that up here, and I'm not really sure what I am looking at. It's like an egg with a straw in it. Oh, here we go. That's a little bit better. Crunchy but creamy where it counts. That's like the eggshell. So I don't know what this is. I guess that's bread chunks like inside of the egg. That sounds very English, to say the least. Anyways, so we have the egg dippy. Then we also were needing French onion soup. So let us get some bread. The cooking in this game, little interesting to say the least. We want 2 onions. Boil the onions. We need to simmer butter and cheese. Wait, but there isn't a simmer option here. How do I simmer stuff? Also, why is the boiling not green? If I hover over this, will it explain what's going on? The cooking system in this game is just so weird. Okay, maybe we hold off on this, sure. Plum schnapps, that's the other thing I needed to make. Okay, boil sugar, boil plum, put in some wood. 3 sugar. Let's get 3 plums. And then a bunch of wood. 6 wood, to be precise. Alright, and this should make 9 plum schnapps. Oh, I didn't realize it made a batch of 3. Okay, well, we are going to have a bunch of leftover alcohol. I think the only thing we can do in this case is the responsible thing. We will go down here and serve up some alcohol to our guests that we didn't actually need. So we want to put 6 in here because we need 3 schnapps for Jax here. Did you literally just litter right in front of me? Who litters in front of the establishment proprietor? People have no respect nowadays. It's all these millennials with their iPads and their fancy doodahs. Alright, so let's talk to Jax, see what he has for us. Alright, Jax, I believe in you. Let's end your quest line, because we've got a lot of quests going, and this would make life easy. Have you had any luck? Yes, I did. Oh yes, excellent. Even a small taste hits the spot wonderfully. I appreciate you taking time out of your day for me, Hank. I understand why you enjoy helping others. It feels good to do so. As long as it doesn't come at the cost of your own suffering. You cannot give others what you don't have. I enjoy keeping the flame alive in the face of freezing cold, but sometimes I wish I could share the warmth as well. Spread it around. If it would be of any use to you, of course.
Jax offered Hank his upkeep services to make sure the fire never went out. For that purpose, he would use his tried and tested steam machine, the best in the business. Wherever the cold reached, Jax would be there to keep the guests snug as a bug in a rug.
If it would be any use to you, of course. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. Fantastic. I'll need a spot in your resorts to set up my apparatus. You've unlocked a new crafting recipe, Jax's heating panel. I think a little bit of fire will go a long way. Jax has offered to come work for you. His specialty is heating. You've learned the blueprint for Jax's panel, now craft it at any workbench. Place Jax's panel in any utility room in a resort to unlock his services for that area. You can turn on Jax's services through the cabin management screen. Jax will automatically fill up any heaters you indicate with fuel, keeping them topped off and functional. Jax will charge a fixed cost per heater per day, with larger heaters costing more. If you run out of coins, the service will stop automatically and you'll need to turn it back on yourself. Likewise, if you edit the staff item or the room it affects, the service will stop and it will need to be turned on manually. Okay. So we have an employee. We're moving up in the world. We actually have employees. I'm not gonna build it right now, because I'm not running this hotel currently. It's hard to keep up with all of the hotels at any given time. I give love to anyone that I'm currently dealing with, but if I'm running around in like Timber Crossing, for example, there's no reason to really deal with the Winterberry one, outside of making idle money in the background. So next our Egg Dippy, I believe we needed to go to Dark Grove to speak to Gus. Gus is, I mean, I don't want to be rude, but he's kind of a weird character, not gonna lie. He's apparently very dapper and very polite though, so you know what? I can respect it. I respect the drip. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, Gus, tell us what's what. He is, of course, on the furthest end of the map. You got something for me back there? Yep, fresh out of the kitchen. Ah, salty, savory, creamy, delicious. Tastes like I'm about to do something useful. You make a mean egg dippy, big boy. Thanks, I didn't lay it, I only cooked it. We used to get egg dippy maybe once a year, if that. My poor ma, I don't blame her, she did the best she could. We were 12 brothers and she had to carry us all on her back. Literally. And we were all little dumbasses too, driving her up the wall. Oh man, I don't think my mom could have handled more than one Hank. I mean, you are definitely a character, Hank. Ha! I remember one time my 2 older brothers and I got up in the middle of the night to steal the pudding, and we accidentally dropped the whole bowl from the 3rd floor. I swear her mouth was spouting fire. I thought I was for sure dying that night. I wasn't allowed out of the hole for 3 days straight. Yeah, that wasn't even the longest I got put in the hole. Did she ever put you someplace nice when you did something good? Like, shelf up high somewhere? What? No, that's dumb. Besides, I don't remember doing something good, like, ever. It was like we were 12 devils put on this earth to torment her, and boy were we good at it. I don't know, I remember doing a lot of dumb things, but I don't think we ever had a hole. Yeah, well, how did you get punished? Forced to eat dish soap? The old stick over the paw? I hated that one. She usually sat down with me and told me what I did wrong. Usually felt bad enough to apologize and never do it again. Oh, I see. That's dumb. Hey, you know what? When you're done scavenging, I think I could use some help with the humans. Oh? Yeah, see, I'm not a big people bear, and I was thinking I needed someone with some heart, some zing. And don't get me wrong, you have a lot of stinky energy. Damn right. But maybe that's exactly what I need from someone running my concierge stand. Do you mean that? Of course, I could use someone scaring some mustaches off a few folks for a fair price. Well, that's one of the least dumb things you've said today, Hank. Listen, if I come and help you, I'll need my own little table with my own little chair. Oh, this is what I've been wanting.
Always the undeniable people possum, Gus had offered his services as a concierge. All he asked for was a little stand through which he could take care of business, of course. A perfect position for such a charming individual.
Listen, if I come and help you, I'll need my own little... Oh, yeah. Deal. Okay, that's great. So great, I'm excited. This is awesome. You're awesome. Thanks, Hank. Alright, Crossed Keys Society. Oh, he was blushing. Gus has offered to come work for you. His specialty is meeting and greeting people. You've learned the blueprint for his stand. Place it anywhere in the resort. Yeah, you can turn on Gus's service. Yeah. What does he do? He will automatically accept new guests to any bedroom you indicate, saving you the need to do it manually. However, Gus won't be as good as you at matching bedrooms to guest needs, so choose which rooms you ask him to manage carefully. Every bedroom Gus manages will cost a fixed number of coins per day. If you run out of coins, the service will stop automatically and you will need to turn it back on yourself. Likewise, if you edit the item, it'll stop and we'll have to reactivate it. Okay, well, we have 2 employees now. We went from not having any to suddenly having lots. This is where I had found those seeds earlier to set up the greenhouse. Alright, we are moving up in the world. Finn can suck an egg dippy. He said that, you know, all those mean things. Yeah, I told him off real good. What a loser head. I'm so ashamed of myself. I shouldn't be insulting Finn. He's the only one that really has any value in this operation. I'm just the middleman. Okay, so we don't have any of these food items. Wait, did I ever bother to make the French onion soup? No, I couldn't make that, right. Well, in that case, let us deactivate that. Deactivate that. I'm guessing she'll come cook for me. I don't know what he would do for me, and I don't know what he would do for me. But I don't know, if I could get everything automated, that would be really nice. Anyways, that's not the one I want. I want unpolished steel, and I want this untracked. Okay, take the unpolished steel to Charlotte and Black Moss. Wait, wasn't that where I... No, I was in Dark Grove. Black Moss is down here, okay. Alright, Charlotte's the one witch lady. I had completely forgotten about her, to be honest. Well, let's see what she has to say to us then. Ew, it's raining. Actually, I love rain. Maybe not so much if I was Hank the Bear. I feel like rain would be pretty difficult to get out of your fur, but in real life, I love rain. It's very soothing. Alright, Charlotte, help me run a museum. You again? Got any more freeloaders you'd like me to take in? I've got a precious artifact that needs a keen eye. The old bird in the desert sent me. He says this is real special. Oh, he did, huh? Wow, where did you find this? I've only heard about it in hushed tones from folks too afraid to talk about it out loud. This might be the most exciting discovery I've ever seen. Really? No, it's scrap. That's what Ipswich said, but he took a second look after I told him it's from the old lady in Pinefall. I see. Well, no doubt old Barbara is on the hunt for credulous simpletons again, and I see she bagged one already. What? Yeah, so I'm guessing the mysteries of the valley have to come out again? Yes, exactly. That's what I thought. Well, I can help you with transmuting your artifact into something more palatable. Something more secretive, let's say. Something you can show off. But it's not going to be cheap. I'll need 50 lilies, some for the procedure, some for the trouble. Get me those and I'll give you something attractive to the more delicate minds. 50 charcoal lilies? Oh my gosh. I guess there are a bunch here, but that's still like a fair amount. Let's sleep so we can actually see these charcoal lilies. How many do we collect usually at a time? Oh, if we get 2, that means that I would have to get 25 of these. That's not great, I will admit. Okay, well, this might take a minute. Let's see how many we have once all is said and done and we've collected everything around here. Of course she's not a real witch. We don't even own a broom. Oh, thank you for clarifying, Twiggy. You know, I had my doubts, but after that, I feel much more assured that she isn't going to throw me into her pot and cook me. That's what witches do, right? Why can't I go past here? Is there something here? Anyways, I'm looking at it right now, and we most certainly did not collect enough charcoal lilies. My gosh, that's a lot to be expecting out of us all at once. How much did I even get? After going through everything, I collected... 23 isn't bad. I know I have some in a chest somewhere, so if I go back to... At least I think I have some in a chest. Maybe I don't, in which case this might take a little bit longer, but... Okay. So, I should have some down here by the van. I say van, optimistically, this very high quality vehicle. And, oh, I have 24. I am just short, actually. 47? If I could get 3 more, I'd be set. Also, I do appreciate the fact that we are now openly admitting Barbara is probably a con artist who runs a con-like museum, because she handed us scrap and we're calling it the Mystery of the Valley. So, good on you, Barbara. You know, you're an entrepreneurial woman. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. I won't be buying any of your merchandise, but I'm sure there's plenty of I mean, customers out there who would. Alright. I know this is not what we were after, but who can resist some good scrap while we're here? We need so much scrap for stuff anyways, we might as well just collect it. Scrap is one of those things you're always needing more of, and there's only so many locations you can actually collect it, this being the most consistent one. There we go. Alright, well, I think I am gonna go ahead and I will just cut to when the crops have regrown, and then we can go from there and give them to Charlotte. So I will be back shortly. Okay everyone, we have all of our charcoal lilies. Now let's talk to Charlotte. You got my flowers? Got them right here. Give 'em here, and your artifact. Good, this is the steel feather of the bird god. Yes, the metal plumage fell off mid-flight from the scaly tail of the beast, and then an unsuspecting ranger found it, 'cause it impaled them right through the heart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that should do it. Take this to your old lady in the woods. I'm sure she'll be happy. And if you ever bring me scrap again, you better bring at least 15 lilies with it if you want anything good done with it. Steel feather, it's part of an exhibit. Find it in your main inventory. My gosh, Hank has been traumatized. I'm so sorry, my guy. He's just too gullible. He probably thinks that a ranger actually did get impaled in the heart. It's okay, Hank. No one was injured. Probably. Maybe. Oh my gosh, what if that ranger actually did die? Alright, let us make our way back over. We'll clean up first. Where am I actually going? Tell Barbara what she found out. Okay, but where am I telling her? She is at Pinefall. Okay. That is right. Sorry, it's been quite a while since I've played actually, so I don't remember exactly where everything is. Oh my god, look at all this litter. You animals. Actually, I shouldn't say that as an insult, considering Hank is an animal. You filthy humans. Is that why they always say that in the sci-fi films? They call them filthy humans? Any luck, dear? You bet. Excited bear noises. Oh my, this is better than I thought. A true artifact only the real explorers would venture to see. Brilliant. Now you'll need a place to show this off for everyone to see. Okay, Pawn Voyage has new items, and I unlocked a small display stand recipe. A museum would work wonders for this. You should go build one in the resort. The museum is a type of special room that can only be built in certain areas. It's perfect for displaying mysterious artifacts of dubious origins that gullible guests can gawp at. It requires at least one display stand to be functional, and you better have something to show off on top of it. Charlotte can turn mundane items into artifacts with the right item and number of charcoal lilies. Some guests specifically look for a museum to be available during their stay. Okay. Pinefall I haven't really built up all that much, so let's make this into a museum. How big does a museum need to be? Ooh, it's expensive. At least 5 by 5. How much would this cost? 6,000. Oof. Okay, well, nothing gained, nothing ventured, I suppose. Let us create this room, and we will craft ourselves a... Oh my god, this menu is really bad. Why did the music turn off? the music just randomly cut out. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it went really quiet and I thought my sound had canceled out for a second. I saw it somewhere. Small display stand. Let's make all of one display stand. It'll be beautiful. Place of pride, right smack dab in the middle. What a museum, huh? I'd pay buku bucks to come here. How do I... Okay, we have the steel feather. Ooh, it's fancy. This is such a stupid museum. I will work on it, I promise, but for the moment, it's going to be trashy. I haven't worked on this place at all. I have like these basic rooms set up, but there's so much empty space I need to work with. I don't even think I have any guests here right now, so nobody's going to be observing that museum anyways. But Barbara, I did it. I built a museum. Were you able to build a museum, dear? Yeah, I did. Approving bear noises. Brilliant. Now the last step is fairly easy. Take your special artifact and place it in a display. Carefully, of course, you want to preserve all the secretness. I already did that. Everything's set? Yep, the museum is open for business. Wonderful. Like I said, dear, there are mysteries all around this valley. You might find the most peculiar items in the most unexpected places, so keep looking until you filled up that museum. Dark secrets always enjoy the company. Huh? Okay. What else do you got for us? Hank, there's one more important renovation we must do for everything to be complete, but it will require a lot of effort on both our parts. Now that Pinefall is back up and running at full strength, I will need you to make sure the customers keep coming, so that we can raise 50... that's supposed to be a comma, I believe, because right now it's just 50 total coins. 50,000 coins in our investment. Yes, Hank, investment for the future. Am I getting scammed by this little old lady right now? Oh my gosh, get 50,000 coins for Barbara. Okay, well that's going to take a hot minute. In that case, I think we're going to go ahead and call the episode here. I will, I guess, do a lot of off-screen grinding to get all of those coins. But yeah, in the meantime, we'll call it here. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time for some more Bear and Breakfast. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.